Hello, I am Gil Luxemburg from Israel. I was the head of the Israeli Medical Cannabis Association starting 2005 until 2010, until the end of 2012, I'm sorry. And right now I am here in Bulgaria, Sofia.
You are a patient?
I am a medical cannabis patient. I use medical cannabis for Crohn's disease. It's an intestinal problem. I was licensed to use cannabis in 1999, and I was licensed to use, cultivate, and carry cannabis with me starting 2004.
So what's the number of medical cannabis patients in Israel now?
Right now we're at about 11,000 patients in Israel that are currently licensed to use medical cannabis.
And there are probably doctors who are allowed to give them permission, recommendation, etc., etc.
The system in Israel works like this. We have doctors who write recommendations for patients. Every doctor that is a specialist can write a recommendation for a patient to use medical cannabis. This recommendation then is submitted to a committee in the Ministry of Health. And this committee either approves the recommendation or denies the recommendation and declines it with specific reason.
What's the source of medical cannabis? I mean, how the patients obtain medical cannabis, who produce it?
Okay, currently there are 7, if I'm not mistaken, 7 or 8 companies that are providing medical cannabis to patients. The cultivation is conducted in different areas of Israel. It is under very heavy security, and the regulation of every aspect, starting with the strains, the means of cultivating the cannabis, how the cannabis is then carried to the distribution center, and the distribution itself to the patients. Everything is regulated completely by the government.